It's Wednesday. It's time to podcast, damn it. I'm a grown-ass adult most of the fucking week.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
We are the people of Mercury. I am your interplanetary host, Travis Montgomery. These views reflect one planet and one planet alone.
Hello and welcome to Mercury's Cast. I am your intergalactic heterosexual planetary host, Travis Montgomery. Today it's me and Tim Bang about to F some SHIT stuff up. Did I say that right? No, whatever. It's just an intro, people. Fucking relax. Tim Bang is in the house. How are you feeling? And how do you like your nickname?
I love it. Only because you gave it to me. It holds more weight. I
just put your parent given name along with your other given name, so it's kind of appropriate if you ask me.
Yep.
He's got some sugar cane Mountain Dew going on over there. Where the hell do you find something like that?
Stater Brothers.
Stater Brothers.
There's plenty of it.
The one off of Valley View and Ball?
Yeah.
Is that where you live by in those tracks?
No, I live right by Cypress College, like off of Orange. Well, off of Holder, actually.
Okay. Right on. Well, we've got some topics lined up. Only one that's really political, and the others are just kind of fun and shooting the shit. We have some other episodes in the working. Alexander cannot be here today because his throat is messed up somehow. He lost his voice, and I told him to just grow a pair, but apparently you can't do that after you chopped him off. See, he went through a surgery that, he went through and partially did it. He didn't get the full nip and tuck, but he got it halfway done. So it's like halfway up and halfway down. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like a uncircumcised vagina or circumcised vagina. At any rate, we're here to talk about some stuff. First of all, I think we should just start off Big Black from Fantasy Factory. Was that what it was called? There was a couple of them, right?
Yeah, Robin Big. Fantasy Factory. Kind of a staple of our childhood growing up was killing
great
show, man.
It was a great show. And
yeah, definitely.
The two, because Big Black was kind of hood, and Rob was, kind of goofy white boy skater kid. And the two their chemistry was great. Really appreciated the show. It was like a lot of the childhood that we had growing up. And for anyone that knew Big Black knows that he was just his personality and his character was larger than life, even larger than he is, if you could actually believe that.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
By all accounts, stand-up guy. Everybody loved him. I actually saw a post on Facebook randomly. Excuse me. Somebody was just, I think it was Rob that posted his, kind of a RIP message. And I saw a response to that by just somebody random on Facebook, and it read like this: as Big Black's UPS driver, I can say that he was a very down-to-earth guy. Stopped by his daughter's bake sale she had in front of his house on spring break. Big runs up to me acting like he was expecting a package. Pulls out all the money in his pocket and tells me to go buy everything. She was so excited. So sad. R.I.P. Big Black.
Damn.
So, that's just the kind of he just wanted everyone to have fun. There's an episode of him on The Fighter and the Kid, for anyone who's familiar with that show, where you really got to know him. I felt like, yeah, you get to know him in Fantasy Factory and all that, but to really listen to him sit down and really speak from the heart for a couple hours was really nice and I'm glad they did that. Contreras. How do you spell Contreras? Contreras. Anyways, sorry, I need to turn this shit off. Yeah, it's a sad thing, but then again, he was big black. He's a big dude, pretty overweight. I'm not sure.
It didn't seem like he ate very healthy either, based on what I saw from the show.
No, it's you live life by the seat of your pants like that, and something can happen. I'm not sure. I know it was heart related, and big people with heart problems kind of go hand in hand. So.
Oh, so it was heart related, because when the last I read about it, I didn't see any cause of death facts or anything like that. So that's what I assumed, though. Yeah,
just a big bucket of wind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that fucking sucks, man. You're so young too. So it's only like 45 or something, right?
Oh shit! So my old. So people, fans of the show, might know about me talking about Tony Hernandez, and he's getting sued by a former employee because Tony screwed me over, and I ended up screwing him the fuck over. So,
yeah,
I got the last laugh on that one. Huh?
One of your old employers or something?
Yeah, and this huge church job that I'm on, Tony was basically robbing the church, just to put it shortly. And I recognize this. Who's kind of like my partner, my supervisor now, recognized this. And I was like, look, we can come in here with my dad's business license and take this job over. And 6 months later, here we are. We're running the job now. Nice. See you later. Bye, Tony. He likes to pay people under the table for pennies. And that's going to catch up with you eventually. I only did it because I'm not going to even fucking go there. But you never know. I could get audited by the IRS. And it's weird. Like 10 downloads every episode go to Washington, D.C. for some reason.
Huh.
But they did it with the other political podcast that I was on too. So maybe it's just like they're creating a database, like they fucking record every phone call and every email, and they're just storing it somewhere. I think that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
But anyways, Big Black. That was I felt like we needed to give him a proper send off for the show because of how important he was in a lot of our lives growing up.
Well, shit, we probably need to do one for Charlie Murphy too then.
Fuck. Yeah, but it was like Charlie Murphy had his moments. That was, I mean, damn, what happened with him? I never even got that story.
I honestly don't remember.
He strikes me as someone that wasn't living the cleanest lifestyle either.
No,
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Rick James came back and got him.
You know what? It's like Heath Ledger, does the Joker, and the character consumes him. Maybe that's what happened with Charlie Murphy. He had to live that Rick James lifestyle.
It's possible.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sure him and Rick James are chilling right now, though, up somewhere, looking at some titties.
Oh, fuck yeah. They're doing blow. They're sipping cognac. They're pissing on bitches. They're throwing scat everywhere. They're doing scat porn. Fuck yeah. I don't know what's weird, like with these super freaky celebrities that, okay, I'm tired of having sex with a vagina, and they do something, and they go like with like rude ass black women like Robert De Niro, and then they just start pissing on bitches. I don't know where the sexual deviance comes in at what point, but you just get tired. Maybe it's like, just let me see what this bitch will let me do to her.
Maybe they're just bored. Want to try something new, You only live once. YOLO.
YOLO. Piss on a bitch. So let's move on. R.I.P. Big Black. You will be missed. A good dude. I encourage anyone to go find the Fighter and the Kid episode that had Big Black on there, because you get to really hear a lot about what he's like, and he's a really great dude. Well, he was a big bucket of wind, as Hollywood Babylon would say. So now we're going to go to a movie segment. Alexander, although he's not here, has a movie review for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I can anticipate us doing a movie segment here and there, since I am a fan and Alex is a fan, and I'm sure Tim's a fan, and movies are great.
It was a good movie.
Okay, let me say his review, and then you can add to it. Fucking amazing. Can I do it, Alex? It was fucking amazing. Minus Marvel intro, getting even longer. An amazingly good Thor movie trailer. And the fact that the entire film, you can tell they are trying very hard to say fuck. Despite the fact that they totally deviated from the comics. The direction they took was fucking amazeballs. Also, young Kurt Russell looked like Woody Harrelson.
What?
Young Kurt Russell looks like Woody Harrelson.
Oh, yeah, they did. I don't know if that was like CGI or makeup, but that was pretty impressive. He definitely looked like a Kurt Russell from the old days.
Oh, the ending was cliche AF, but kind of self-aware. I don't know. I think I do a pretty good Alex.
I guess it's not too bad.
He's got a lot of bass in his voice that I just can't do it. My range is very small. What did you think about the movie? I want to see it personally.
I thought the movie was pretty good. I was a huge fan of the first one. It was just like, it's like a thoroughly entertaining movie. It's not your typical Marvel superhero movie, because everybody's kind of like ragtag kind of, but together they make there's just good chemistry between the cast and everything. And I think I enjoyed the second one better than the first one. I think I laughed like a whole lot more.
Really?
I like Dave Bautista's character. I mean, he's absolutely hilarious.
He's fucking huge, isn't he?
Yeah. The dude's fucking enormous.
I didn't see the first one. I tried to watch it with TJ, hoping that he would get into it, but he doesn't. He likes his dinosaur movies.
Yeah, before you watch the second one, you should watch the whole first one. That way you get a better feel for what's going on.
I like the direction that the story was going. Like, they all meet in this fucking weird alien prison. Isn't that how it happened?
Yeah. They in the first one, they all kind of met in an alien prison. They all broke out together.
That's right. And they...
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Guardians of the Galaxy, by all accounts, a movie to go watch.
I had never even heard of the story before the movie. I know it was obviously like a Marvel comic book thing, but I personally have never heard of it myself. So going into it, I had like pretty much no expectations, but both of them are thoroughly entertaining movies.
Yeah. Well, I want to try that again with TJ and see if he attaches onto it. If not, if we're in the theater, I guarantee he will.
Yeah.
First movie that we ever went to the theater with was Inside Out, which was great. I actually really liked that movie.
Yeah, that was a really good movie.
For being an animation, I thought it was.
Is that the one with all the little characters that?
Yeah,
emotions.
Yep.
All different emotions. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so true.
Yeah, it is. It was a really touching movie.
Riley is like right around Sierra's age, so
yeah, those are the type of movies that can really tug your heartstrings when you have kids. I mean, I'm saying that out
Exactly.
of no experience at all. I have no kids, but I can tell that that's something that someone with kids would really enjoy and relate to.
You ever gonna have kids?
Hopefully soon.
Oh yeah,
I do. I want kids. Yeah. So, I mean, hopefully soon we'll have some kids.
Hey, some people don't want kids, and I'm not mad at them.
Honestly, before maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, I didn't want kids, but as I'm getting older, I feel myself wanting kids a lot more now.
Huh? You need a little young Tim running around, spread that bloodline.
I guess I'm tired of my dogs, I guess. It's not the same.
Now, what part of you said kids?
I guess it's just I didn't really like kids before, just seeing how stupid they were these days. But then I realized that has a lot to do with parenting.
Exactly. It has everything to do with parenting.
When you meet a kid that you could tell Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just saying that once you interact with some kids where you can tell that like they had some role models with great heads on their shoulders, it can change your mind, you know, because I've dealt with a lot of old punk ass kids and stuff, and it's just like, the fuck is wrong with you? Then I realized it's not really their fault. I mean, to some degree it could be. Some people are just animals, but yeah, like I said, it has all to do with parents and your upbringing. And
yeah, kids in a sense are kind of like dogs, except certain dog breeds need love and attention, or they will become a problem.
Yeah.
Same thing with kids, like pit bulls, huskies, hybrids. They need a good, strong upbringing with love and attention and exercise.
Yeah, and an alpha.
Like asshole parents create asshole humans, and this, along with poverty, the national debt, maybe a couple of other things, are like at the top of my list for the problems in America. One of them is parenting.
Yeah,
for sure. I think I don't know, and I can't offer very many solutions except for, you know, fucking mandatory parenting classes, but then that kind of sounds like communism. I don't know. We need better parents. We need better parents for sure.
Yeah.
Pay attention to your fucking kids.
Yeah, parents these days really just let the internet and public schools educate their kids as far as like morals and upbringing and stuff like that, and it's not always the best recipe.
Put your phone down, close Facebook, and fucking pay attention to your kid, god damn it.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
Attention is really what they need.
Yes. They need that
positive attention,
contact.
Positive direction.
They need to feel like fucking somebody loves them. You know?
Some bonding, yeah.
They're not a burden on your life. They should be a joyful extension of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay?
Agreed.
If you choose to use it that way, it fucking pisses me off. And I'm not saying I'm the best parent in the world or anything, but I pay attention to my kids. I talk to them. You know, sometimes when we're riding in the car, I'll turn the music off and let's just talk. You know? Better than hearing some fucking teen sappy love story that they can't even relate with.
Yeah. True.
Or Yeezy. Fucking Kanye West. What the hell is he talking about that my children need to hear?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Same thing with Katy Perry. Fucking Ariana Grande, the young sex symbol. Justin Bieber's lost his goddamn mind. Anyways.
They all have, man. It's all about publicity stunts and just trying to stay relevant, trying to stay famous. That's all it's about.
You don't want the internet raising your kids.
Yeah, these people aren't role models. They could care less about what They could care less about the image and them being a negative role model. They care less about that.
Right.
It's all about money to them.
Yeah, you don't want them being the positive role model in your kid's life. You don't want social media to be the fucking brunt of their attention. It's like Sierra was on Musical.ly, and so for anyone that doesn't know what Musical.ly is, it's like this app where you lip sync to it. You can play the song, and then you dance, you lip sync, and you can put these effects on it. And it was just like there's a couple Nicki Minaj songs she did, and then Ariana Grande, and it's like, no, this is like a pedophile's fucking Willy Wonka chocolate factory. I'm just like, no, you put that shit on the internet and it's there. We didn't delete her account, but we deleted everything else. It's, I'm just not comfortable with it. I monitor what she watches. Before she watches a movie, I have to look it up. It's really easy to go type in movie name, Parents Guide. Okay, it pops up. You get 3 reviews and you get ratings and shit. It's not that hard.
You don't even have to watch the whole movie.
Here's Netflix. Go watch what you want. No, that's not what you want your 12-year-old to do. And you got to go in there and make sure that she's watching what she's watching.
Yeah,
it's it's just parenting 101. Fucking pay attention to them.
Yeah. Next minute you walk in there, they're watching American History X. That's actually quite educational.
It is. That's a really fucking good movie. And by the way, my oldest brother, R.I.P., he took me to see that when it was an independent film at a B movie theater because he was like, I heard this movie was good.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I watched that shit before it came out in the big theaters because it was an independent film at first. A lot of people don't know that.
Did it traumatize you?
It made me hate black people. Just kidding. I don't know. I was probably, and fucking Edward Norton, dude. How good is he?
It's fucking amazing actor, man. So versatile. Guy can play so many roles.
God, I want to watch an Edward Norton film right now.
Don't watch the Hulk. That was terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, he's not a good Hulk.
No, it's terrible.
Like Fight Club, come on, Fight Club.
That was good,
dude. Anyways, so back to family and kids and Tim. Tim's thinking about it now. Maybe if you listen to the last episode, we talked about Tim having a decision coming up. And Tim, how do you feel about the decision that you made? Did you make any decision?
Yeah, I did. I feel pretty good. I signed on the dot for that food and beverage company.
Ooh.
So, but the thing is cool because I still have time to go back into the medical device industry later or something for a different company. When I met it with that other company, they were they said that they could definitely use me, but not immediately at the moment because they're having some changes within the company, having some growth. But they said definitely within like the next year, they're probably gonna definitely need somebody like me. So might be able to move over. Yeah, it depends on how everything goes with this spot, So
taking a leap of faith, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta take risks, like even if something you feel is kind of stable, you never really want to, especially when there's no growth really, you just gotta expand your skills, expand your mind, just branch out and learn new things. Makes you all that more valuable later on in the future to other opportunities.
That's what we're talking about. The new skills.
Yeah, I'll definitely learn some new skills because this company is more like a high growth startup company. So it's going to be a lot of fast moving shit, a lot of work. Work life balance might suck. I don't know. I did ask about that, and they're like, "Oh, don't worry about that." But nobody's really going to tell me. No prospective employer is going to be telling you that. Like, yeah, you might have to work 12, 14 hours a day. So we'll see.
Whoa. I'm
pretty good at getting my job done. So, once I learn it, obviously. So, we'll see how it all goes. I'm excited, nervous.
So when do you start?
I start at the end of the month.
Dude, you got to keep us up. You got to keep us posted and updated. I want to hear like first day, first week. Who
Oh
pissed you
yeah,
off.
it's gonna be like the first day of school, because it's like a new industry, new company. I know nothing about anybody,
Yeah, it's cool. It's exciting. I always got excited for stuff like that.
Yeah. It's like a nervous, exciting, but it'll be all right. I think the people are pretty like-minded, and I think I'm gonna have some fun there.
Fuck yeah. Do you think they would hire you if you're like 30 pounds overweight?
It's kind of like a vegan healthy company, so I don't know. They definitely wouldn't hire me, or they'd probably fire me if I was wearing this shirt to work.
Oh, they're probably anti-gun and hunting and shit like that.
I would imagine so, because like when they asked me what my hobbies were, I was like, yeah, I like hiking and mountain biking and.
I like to pick
like
up, trash on the beach and go whale watching.
Like I like lifting up heavy things and then putting them down, and then doing that repetitively.
Well, fucking right on, man. I'm happy for you. You're gonna do great.
Yeah, thanks, man. I mean,
you are made for this kind of shit.
I work hard, so I mean, we'll see how it goes. I think I never really fail at stuff, unless I'm set up to fail. So I think all I can do is do my best, do the best of my abilities, and there's not much anybody could say about it.
Cool.
What the hell's
Can you see my screen right now?
Yeah, I can. What the hell's going on?
I'm just doing a trial run so you can see what I'm seeing.
Oh, okay.
You see the short break?
Yeah. Why does it do that?
It's just something I figured out last night.
Oh. Yeah, I never used Hangouts on a desktop before.
Sweet.
So
I'm fucking excited. So for anyone that might care, there's a new podcast starting up. The first episode will be up next Tuesday. It is called Fight Recap. We are going to recap all the major MMA events. And the reason why that video is pertinent, did I say that right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Pertinent,
relevant, yeah.
Why do I try and use words I don't even understand? So at the end of each show, we're gonna break down a street fight video. Not like someone who gets their head kicked in, but it's one of the fun ones, So we're gonna do a fight recap on a major MMA event, probably mostly UFC, and then at the end we're gonna do a fight recap of a street fight video. What do you think?
Sure. We'll break it down like a Gracie breakdown.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
Damn it! I just realized that idea was already taken.
Well, we could put our own twist on it.
Yeah, well, we're not going to break it down like jiu-jitsu wise, but the other two guys are really knowledgeable MMA, and one of them is man, probably the most intelligent person I know. He's really fun to talk to. I think you'll get along with him great. I think Bob Voss is fucking really intelligent too. It's going to be a good one.
Nice.
Okay, moving on to the only political talk of tonight will be, can you guess?
Comey
here because you're fired. So Trump fires the FBI director James Comey.
Not even directly, he did it all publicly.
And yeah, the funniest part about it is that Comey was in Los Angeles giving a speech, and when he figures out that, and literally the TV behind him is saying that he's fired, and he thinks it's a joke.
He thought it was fake news. Fake
news. Okay, Hillary, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You do a pretty good impression of Trump, man. I always get a kick out of that. You should do an entire podcast in his voice one day. That would be hilarious.
Will Sasso has the best Trump. He's got the fucking best impressions out there. I don't know if you know who he is.
Oh, of course I know Will Sasso, dude. Fat dude from Matt TV.
Yeah, he's my fucking favorite. His 10-minute podcast. I recommend everyone go to 10-minute podcast and listen to that. Guess how long it is?
How long? 10 minutes?
Well, a lot of them are over 10 minutes now because they have advertisements, but he's very good. Anyways, Trump fires Comey. And there's a lot of speculation on why, but I don't think it's what everyone chops it up to be, especially the Democrats. So the Democrats would say that it was because Trump is under investigation due to the ties with Russia. Right? Which, I mean, it's not what, even if it was, it's not what won him the election, and there's been zero evidence of any collusion, which is a word that a lot of people like to use, fucking collusion.
Yeah,
there's no evidence of that.
Yeah, they can't. I mean, a lot of people won't. They. It's like the last thread they're hanging on to. People like Pelosi, Maxine Waters, Elizabeth Warren. Jesus Christ, Elizabeth Warren. It's all they can fucking
Maxine
talk
Waters
about.
Probably worse.
Yeah, she's pretty bad, man. And I don't care what anybody says. That joke about James Brown was fucking hilarious. That was fucking hilarious.
What joke?
Where I don't know who it was, but someone said that she looked like James Brown.
The wig.
Come on, that's funny. I found that hilarious because I always thought she looked like somebody.
I think that was O'Reilly.
I'm not sure. Maybe it was him. But there's this really good picture of her. It's been memed a bunch of times, but she looks exactly like Bill Cosby with one of her expressions too. Like she's like she's about to eat a pudding pop or something like that.
Oh Lord. But anyways, I mean, call me if you wanted to chop it up to the Hillary Clinton investigations. He literally changed the law on the espionage to add intent to be something that would qualify you to be prosecuted for.
Yeah, intent's a big thing. I mean, that was a huge gray area that he threw in there, and I guess depending on whose side you're on, that was pretty smart. Because intent is hard to prove.
Yeah, I just went into it and I just destroyed my servers, had to destroy my server. I just felt like destroying my servers. Fucking lying ass bitch. And I was going over the hearings yesterday of the Benghazi and then the Comey. It's just like, and I was thinking, like, this bitch, like, yeah, Trump may be under investigation. This bitch had to testify in front of 2 different federal panels.
Yeah.
Like, and that's who people wanted to be our president. She had to testify twice.
Yeah.
For Benghazi and her email bullshit.
Yeah.
And none of it looked good at all. Even though she skated off. I think Comey was probably paid off.
It's not far-fetched.
Trump's never had to testify in front of a federal commission.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with Russia, all they've been saying is like, oh, we're investigating. There may be things. But, I mean, with this information age we're in, I mean, if it's still ongoing, I mean, give the people something. You got all these people just foaming at the mouth for something. If there is something, then fucking say something, fucking do something, press some charges. I don't know.
Correct. And what he basically did say, he basically admits that there was foul play and that we're still not going to press charges. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. She said she said that I didn't know I couldn't do that. So
Trump. It's not even Trump that's under investigation. And let's be clear, it's not Trump who's under investigation. It's people that were involved with his campaign, and that's why they fired Mike Flynn. I feel like when Trump figures out this new information, and he might have not have gone about it the right way, but firing Flynn for
lying,
having the conversation with whoever they did, and he lied about it. Yeah, he lied about that Russian ambassador dude.
Yeah,
whatever. It's all a bunch of just phony nonsense that doesn't really mean anything, in my opinion. It does mean something. Fucking Americans dying in Benghazi.
Yeah.
And if you go back to the guy named Trey Gowdy, he fucking lays into her.
Yeah, he grilled the fuck out of her.
Google that guy. TreyGowdy.
A lot of people are saying he might be a good fit for the FBI director.
Yeah, that's what somebody said. One of my Facebook posts.
Yeah, Trey Gowdy would be one hard up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, go ahead. I'm not getting no video on your side. Still
no
there?
Video?
No, I think I can hear you, but I'm getting no video. You're like frozen.
Maybe it's just you.
I don't know. Can you see me?
Yeah, my screen's changing back and forth.
That's weird.
Like normal.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
So there's that. Trump may have not have done it in the most proper way.
What, firing him?
But that dude is gone, and I'm not mad at that, because even if it didn't have to do with the Hillary Clinton hearings, fucking, as far as I'm concerned, it did. So
yeah. Well, the dude was incompetent anyway on both sides. I mean, he didn't handle anything properly. I mean, everybody wanted him fired. Maybe not Trump at the time, but I mean, now that he is fired, I don't understand the outrage. I kind of get what people are seeing from the Democratic side, because they're saying, well, he fired the guy that's investigating him. But if it wasn't legal to do so, there should be rules in place for something like that. And if it wasn't legal for him to do so, he wouldn't have been able to do so. And plus, with all this shit going on, how hard up they are about this Russia thing, it's not like it's just going to be completely dropped because he fired somebody. I was watching Colbert the other day. Hate that show, by the way. I hate Colbert. But he opened up his program by saying that, guess what, everybody, Comey's been fired. And everybody cheered, right? And then immediately after that, he kind of had to tell them, like, not to cheer.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he was like, wait, are you guys all Trump fans or something? And then he said that he's like,
so he got an unexpected reaction.
Yeah, he didn't expect that at all. So it's almost like, wait, hold on, let me tell you how to feel about this.
That is funny.
And then the audience was like, oh, okay, boo. So I mean, it just shows you how much people. I mean, they're hypocritical about it. At one point, they all wanted him fired when he brought up the whole reopening the investigation into Hillary 10 days before the election day. So I mean, they were fucking pissed then. Everybody wanted him to resign and be fired then. But now when he does actually get fired, it depends on who fired him. Like, hey, not cool.
I actually thought that was a.
What?
Yeah, I was a fan of him doing that, but then he did it and got enough information to prosecute her, and then didn't do it.
Like twice?
Exactly.
Yeah, it still wasn't even clear what the whole second round was about with Anthony Weiner and Huma Abedin. They were never really clear about.
Well, it was because more emails. So she deleted her email server, and then for whatever reason, Anthony Weiner and his wife Huma Abedin, somehow some emails from Hillary Clinton to Anthony Weiner got discovered that needed to be gone over, and she was really like the particulars. I'm losing them right now, but basically,
I think it's the fact that both of them weren't supposed to be in possession of any of those emails because they weren't clear to have them or view them.
Right. Well, Hillary Clinton destroyed classified information, and that alone should be grounds for some kind of prosecution. I mean, not only that, just, and I don't want to go too far into it because this is a dead horse that has been hugely beaten, but Secretary of State taking money from our enemies, private visits. It's just disgusting.
Yeah,
it's something that I don't think Trump would ever do because he doesn't need to make money that way. He's a businessman. He makes money other ways.
Yeah, and also, do you find it convenient that the Clinton Foundation has been disbanded and shut down pretty much immediately after the election because it's pretty much useless now?
Oh, yeah. It was totally funding her election. That was the purpose of it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was just
maybe not the whole, like 100%, but
yeah, there was a lot of.
So I guess she ain't running in
play there. Yeah, because the thing is, what this whole firing thing opens up is that someone else might come in and, depending on who it is and how he feels about everything or how she feels about everything, this could reopen investigations. They come in. They could also continue with more investigations on the so-called Russia collusion. So there's two options there. Depending on who it is, though. If they're like a non-biased person, they would probably pursue both to the end. If they're biased in whatever way, then it's one or the other.
Right.
But yeah, there's a definite possibility that investigations can be reopened into Hillary's scandals, I guess.
Well, I sure hope they will.
That would be kind of funny. She would
do
not
something like that.
Yeah, she would flip the fuck out.
At any rate, so Comey's gone. The guy who is stepping in temporarily, Andrew McCabe, he was promoted to deputy director last year, and Comey said he's good for the job. So, hooray, hurrah. Let's go to, let me ask you a question, Tim. How much have you ever paid for shoes? What's the most you ever paid?
Well, shit, I actually just paid retail for a pair of Adidas the other day. Paid $179 for them. Yeah, I mean it's no Yeezy pricing or Jordan pricing. I'll never pay for those, but that's about the most I've ever spent on a pair of shoes. Only because they're extremely comfortable. Probably the most comfortable shoes I've ever owned.
Would you ever pay $450 for a pair of shoes?
Maybe $495 for some of those new Lonzo Balls Big Baller brand, which will be at Big Five in about 6 months for $29.99.
Hey, you want to step your ball game up?
Times.
You want to?
Fuck LeVar Ball. That guy's a piece of shit. I'm not even holding back. That guy's a piece of shit. He's fucking up his children's lives.
Who the hell?
Just fucking leave him alone.
Thinks they can charge $450 for a pair of shoes.
Dude, he said Jordans don't cost that much because Jordan couldn't fetch that much money for his shoes anyway. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I don't know what this guy's got against Michael Jordan, but he's talked so much shit about Michael Jordan. The dude said he could take Michael Jordan one-on-one. You fucking kidding me?
Oh, come on.
No, but seriously, I feel bad for his kids. I bet every day his kids hear from their friends at school like, "Hey, your dad's a fucking douchebag." Even their closest friends are probably like,
"Oh man,
yeah, you're cool, but your dad's a douchebag." Not a single legit shoe brand would pick it up. And have you seen the shoes? They literally look like a ripoff of the Kobe 11s, like mixed up with some Adidas and some Chris Paul shoes. It's like an abomination.
Well, why? In what right mind? Because the materials don't cost that much to fucking make a shoe.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Especially if they're being made in China, you got to think the raw materials and labor to make a shoe probably boils down to like $20 or something.
Yeah.
And you're going to go ahead and charge $450.
Actually, $495, and if you want size 13 or larger, they're going to be $695.
What?
Yeah. And then you can get a signed pair.
That just don't make no sense.
$995, I think.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah, the kid's not even been drafted. He's a fucking college ball player.
And I haven't followed him, but I heard some people say that he's not like a fucking like a top prodigy coming out like a Russell Westbrook or a.
No, the only reason he has any publicity is all
what's that guy's name?
Publicity from his dad.
Unibrow.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even remember that guy's name, but yeah, I know him as Unibrow too.
Fucking Anthony. No, is his last name Anthony? I don't know.
I have no idea. I couldn't remember off the top of my head right now.
He's going to be a superstar. He's going to be LeBron one day, probably.
Yeah, he might be. We'll see.
But $450 for. What can you do with $500? You could probably buy a pretty decent suit for that much.
Oh yeah, maybe two.
Like a whole,
if you go to the Hollywood Suits warehouse.
Hollywood Suit Outlet.
You can probably get 3 pairs of Jordans. You can get 3 pairs of Jordans for
Hollywood
that much.
Suit Outlet. Come to Hollywood Suit Outlet. Do they still have those commercials down there?
Yeah, remind me of the crazy. Do you ever remember the Crazy Gideon commercials where he'd break VCRs and shit?
Yeah. Fuck, there used to be so many good commercials. The Mentos commercial. Come on, everyone knows the fucking words to the Mentos commercial.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Hollywood Suit Outlet, you could probably buy 45 suits for $450, and you walk away with probably a better product. Do these shoes make you fly? Do they have springs in them or something? I don't understand.
No, but they'll get you made fun of.
Will they jerk you off?
Maybe better. Maybe they're made of gold. There's like a couple ounces of gold in it or something.
Maybe it's fleshlight material on the inside. And that's what no.
Nah. I mean, have you seen them? They're pretty ugly.
No, but we can pull them up right now because I have that capability.
Yeah, look it up, dude. Look them up, and then look up the Kobe 11s. They're almost like an exact rip-off of it, except for the Nike swoosh.
So now we are going to LeVar, who has a capital in the middle of his name. Okay. Oh, shoes have shipping delay. Great.
Should have got in early, man. Should have got in on that pre-order. You're asked out now.
Here we go for our viewing audience. Now that I have all kinds of capabilities and shit. Whoa.
What the fuck is that, dude? It's giving me a headache.
There we go. You can see it?
No, I cannot. All I see is your Google Hangout screen, and it's like all fucking duplicated into infinity.
I know. Something happened there. It's kind of cool. Let me fix it. Stop. Dude. And we're back. Try that again. Now you can see them?
Yeah. All right, now
There
take
they
a mental image of it, and then look up Kobe 11. They look exactly the same. It's a straight up fucking ripoff.
Don't mind that porn tab up there at the top on the left.
I can't see the text anyway.
Oh, you can't? Good.
No.
I don't watch midget porn.
It's
I
okay.
never have, actually.
It's okay if you do. Nobody's judging.
I swear I don't.
I'm judging how slow your internet is, though.
Oh, you sort of...
It must be that Bakersfield internet.
Well, I think I just further away from the router. Actually, at my buddy's house, he's got screaming fast internet. Maybe it's just where I'm at. Come on,
Yeah.
stupid shoe. This is great for the audio listeners, by the way. Come on.
Maybe just Google image or something.
I know. I tried. Kobe 11th. Images. So here we have. Oh, see, I click on the fucking website. That's what does it. All right. There's the balls. There's the Kobe 11th.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that outsole. It's a ripoff of the outsole. The same shit.
For anyone that wants to go to YouTube to watch the videos, you can go to YouTube. Asher Loves You, one word, ASHER LOVESYOU, or just type in Mercury's Cast on Google, on fucking YouTube, and it'll come up. Also, please go to Facebook and like the page Mercury's Cast. You've done that, right, Tim?
Yeah.
Tim?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's funny. I'll have guests on, and I'll say on the show, please go to Mercury's Cast and like the page. And, well, it kind of doesn't happen. At any rate. And we're back. So, in closing, just a short fucking LOL of the LBGYN community, where there's a B in there. Tim, Is there any reason why it would be weird that there's a B in the name of LGBYN?
Well,
in the new age of social justice warriors and gender politics?
Well, logically speaking, B, I think that, correct me if I'm mistaken, but B stands for bisexual. And logically speaking, again, bi means two.
Two. Dos.
So
this
group,
group,
it's kind of a conflict of interest there if they're saying that there's more than two genders, but
if you want to have 62 genders, then don't call it bisexual.
Yeah, maybe change
Just
it.
take the B out.
Yeah, because it kind of kills their credibility a little bit when they're arguing about the amount of genders that exist. But their moniker has a B that stands for. I don't know. Maybe they'll come up with something later and say, "Oh, that's not what it stands for. We're going to change it to a P for pansexual or something." Whatever the
pansexual.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know a lot about these things, so
I'm trisexual.
What's the third one?
Whatever I fucking want it to be. God damn it! It's
Okay.
It's my gender. It's my choice. You get out of my safe space.
Yeah.
Get out of my safe space.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I identify as an attack helicopter. So, I mean, who am I to judge?
There's actually people have taken it so far to where they're interspecies now.
Oh yeah, like the cat lady. She identifies as a cat. Yeah.
Alien, fairy, fucking.
I'd like to be an elf from Lord of the Rings. Those guys were pretty cool.
I've literally gone into women's bathrooms before with my beard and shit.
Yeah.
And if anyone's going to say anything to me, I'd be like, I'm identifying as a woman today. What the fuck are you talking about? That's literally going to be my answer because, you know, you got to like fucking go to the bathroom and the door's locked. And then there's the women's bathroom.
You know what? I noticed that most bathrooms are at public places I've gone to recently. A lot of them are gender neutral bathrooms now. Like I was at In and Out the other day.
Holding hand. You know what? That dude, growing up when you were like 18 and needed to have sex somewhere, fucking boom. So much easier. Why couldn't this happen when I was 18?
Yeah, I think schools have made bathrooms gender neutral now, right?
Fuck that.
I don't know. Is that because I know that a lot of workplaces have been mandated by California law to do that, but I was wondering if it's like that at schools now.
You know, and it's just gotten a bit ridiculous. Del Taco, I know the old Del Taco over there off Del Amo and the 605 freeway. That's gender neutral now.
Yeah, because when I went to In and Out the other day, I was kind of confused. I was like, which bathroom should I wait by? And then a girl came out of one of them, and then I started heading in there after she came out, and we both had this weird look on our faces, you know.
She's like, "Oh my god, you're gonna smell my poop." I don't want to smell women's poop. I like smelling men's poop. Okay.
Yeah.
I have women as like a docile, feminine, sweet-smelling, soft, sensual, you know, emotional. Like, dude, I don't want to smell women poop. Okay?
I didn't know women pooped.
They do.
Oh.
I have a daughter. She poops all the time.
Okay.
I mean, it's out of control. I never see my wife poop though, which is weird.
Learn something new every day.
Poops.
Yeah. Have you seen that movie, The Interview?
No, I wanted to though.
Yeah, it was funny. They were talking about how Kim Jong-un doesn't poop, and then she's like, "Yeah, he has no asshole. He burns his energy from the inside because he works so hard."
Kim Jong-un. Yeah. Speaking of which, he identifies as Z. Just kidding. Been kind of quiet on the North Korean front this week.
You think he bitched out?
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah, for all of our sakes, I hope he bitched
mad,
out.
Right? When you're mad, you know what MAD stands for? I'm sure you do.
Mothers
You're
Against
smart.
Drunk Driving?
No. The other one, when it comes to nuclear weaponry.
Oh, yeah.
You should know this.
I do not.
It's called
Enlighten me.
mutually assured destruction.
Yeah, that's if he can get his missile
pretty much,
five
if he can get it
seconds
up.
off. Yeah.
He can't get it up. He's drinking too much Hennessy.
Yeah, but also at the same time, I mean, it could be just like a cover. You know, maybe he does have some fucking high-tech shit that can go all the way to wherever he needs it to go. You know, fucking East Coast or some shit. But
he launched some stuff into space, which is kind of intriguing, but it's just like he has to know that him and his people will die. Does he care is the question.
I think he does care. I think he's just trying to bluff it right now so that nobody fucks with him. He just wants to show off that, like, hey, I'm not to be fucked with, and it's almost like a deterrent for anybody to fuck with him, I guess. The problem is,
well,
he'll take South Korea if he can. I mean, that's the whole point of all this.
I know, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the provocation.
Yeah,
that's what he wants. He doesn't care, and I wonder if he, to some extent, believes his own bullshit.
I think he does. I think he truly believes that he's got what it takes to not so much bully the world, but to show off that he's not to be fucked with. He truly believes that.
Well, we spent enough time recently in North Korea to everyone to be wrapped up nicely. This will conclude episode 57. Tim Bank, thanks for coming on. Brother, always a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
If you want to stick around for a little bit, I got to pee. We can talk a little more if you want.
Yeah, that's cool.
But this has been Mercury's Cast. Please go to all social media, rate and review on iTunes, please. And everyone else, have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Do you like? 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 Do you like?